This is a Homer cocktail movie. A Homer cocktail movie. Homer cocktails holding a poopy. This is a Homer cocktail movie. Homer cocktail movie. Okay, I say within the 2 weeks. There's a sidewalk over there. It's going to be extended this way. This place is going to have a sidewalk within a matter of 2 weeks. See all the asphalt and other things right here. They already told us, they're doing it all. Cars right here, but do a little commentary first. I'm gonna close the gate. Gunk, gonna do the Gunk series. I'm trying to close it at the Homer Cocktail 076 site. I mentioned incorrectly that I have a blotch and a blotch 2, blotch 3, blotch 4. No, it's slab. It's slab 1, slab 2, slab all the way up to 5. I have a blotch and a blotch plus. This one's already reached 35. It's loaded on so far, and I have enough. Probably gets me to give me to 50 easily right now. And what it all has to do with is I'm going through a transition in life where fucking shit, dude. I was here on some land that we've had in the family since I was a little toddler back in the 70s. And I thought I'd get through Claremont colleges in the minimal amount of time that I was supposed to do, and fell a class short. Fell a class short eventually, and grade was changed and all bunch of other things. That's a big fucking crow, dude. Usually there's little sparrows around here. Is that a crow or maybe that's a hawk? There's Poopy right there. Anyway, but yeah, Homer Cocktail 076, I have this thing about impulses, this vlog about impulses. I'm starting to get them again. I'm starting to get them again in the last vlog I had. I mentioned about, hey man, bought a couple of guitars because I got some savings, and I wonder, am I supposed to be jetting off right now before I get my diploma in October to look for work in Louisiana, where they could probably use anyone in the environmental field, even if you don't have a degree. Even if you don't have a degree, just because you want to be out there helping clean up a big mess and all. We're in Florida's West Bay around Tampa, right? The Western Gulf region and all, and there's other places, Seattle I mentioned, for different reasons. And I'm starting to get these fucking impulses, man. I'm starting to get these goddamn impulses. I'm starting to, there's jobs listed that my sister came across. A bachelor's degree in environmental studies, $5,000 a month through the state. And I'm starting to spend, I spent my savings, and my brain kept telling, my brain kept telling my other part of the brain, from subconscious to conscious, reward yourself, fucking get those guitars, reward yourself, get something good to fucking eat right now, go reward yourself, have a couple of beers or whatever, go out and fucking Applebee's. Well, I didn't go to Applebee's, but it's telling me shit like that. Go out and fucking reward yourself. And I got myself a few shirts and whatever else for the job market. Then I have this other part of the brain telling me, man, you might regret it. You might fucking regret it, dude. You might regret not taking off to Seattle right now, or you might regret not looking for jobs before rewarding yourself. But no, I think conventional wisdom says you get the degree, you reward yourself. You get the job, then maybe reward yourself, maybe not as much. But if you start a pattern in your life of, hey man, I achieved something, I didn't reward myself, then you start to hate life. You know? So hey man, been needing out a little more this month and stuff, and trying to get in that mood to go out there and look for the best jobs available. Find the right jobs. Life feels good, actually. Okay, I'm about to head to the fun corner to get a powder wig for the Adonis Galaxy persona. Now what I did is, this happened a few days ago, someone's parked out front. Watch. Oh, they're gone. There's a white truck that was right here. I'm trying to figure a new configuration for that. A white truck that was with its face this way. So once again, I go inside and get my camera and go outside. Just find out. I wasn't always like this. I mean, I've been very much like this. The first video camera I've personally owned was January of 2008 when I filmed Netherworld. I used to have a Canon Rebel, as far as still frame. But I'd always relied on family, to capture, important moments around the holidays or weddings, whatever. Not that they're not neat things. I remember living in Hollywood in 2005. And my sister had just bought a camera phone. They were fairly new. The iPhone was brand new around then. I'm not even sure if it was out yet. If it was just the iPod at the time. I couldn't really tell you, but it's 2011 now, and it's impossible to get away from owning the camera, to tell you the truth. It feels like it. They come with the phones, even the cheapest of them. They come with the laptops. And this kind of handheld little handy cam is, they're not that expensive anymore. They're just, they're fucking everywhere, My dad went ahead and bought something. I can't remember what he got. Actually, I know what it was. He had, for a while, wow, look at this. Woohoo! Little balloon that just flew into the cactus right there. There's the other poopy. He had bought a laptop a couple years ago, but he never understood Windows too well, I guess. And I try to teach him the basics, and he picks up pretty quick. But besides that, see this. There's this truck right here that we have for sale. This thing right here. And once in a while we get people come by, and we used to just nonchalant have the for sale sign, you see. But now it's right there in your face on the window. See, on the side of the window, it used to be underneath the windshield wiper, pretty much right there, just real casually. Now it's all duct tape and crap right here. So maybe that's the deal over here, and the reason it's like this is the wind. The wind kept blowing it off. But yeah, he's barely started to understand the laptop Windows. In the same way that I barely started to understand how to navigate onto the internet using a smartphone. You know, I've had a smartphone for less than 2 years myself. So it's a learning experience for a lot of people. See, look at this. Look at this fucker right here. Just pulled up this. So if I've had a smartphone for a couple of years. And there they go. No. Alright, well anyway. They're making a U-turn. They're making a U-turn, so you'll... No, they just signaled to get back on the road. See that happens. But, yeah. What happened with him, though, is, you know how you get those updates for the new Adobe Flash and whatever else, the newest Explorer, and when we finally went to a Wi-Fi spot, it was Starbucks. When we finally went to a Wi-Fi spot where we could do all the uploads, it took more than an hour. There was about 100 different uploads we had to do. But since then, that's only been a couple of months. Since then, he seems to be doing okay. It's on Facebook, and you know, he's actually getting use out of it. But over here we have mixed clouds, white clouds, and a little overcast. It was raining earlier. Got dark clouds right over here above the white clouds. Oh man, this is good Southern California weather. I like it. You know, not too much rain. You know, gonna keep the trees alive here, but not gonna be locked inside for, you know, I don't know, months on end. I'm okay. You guys have a good time. Sounds of the evening. Sounds of the fucking evening and the birds and everything. A nice little moon out there. Yeah. Okay, shut up. No more sun. No more sun out there. No more sun. Gone. This is one of the glops. 25, 24, somewhere around there. Hey, who knows? Maybe it's 3. I'm just kidding. I'm just going nuts because I can't go to sleep is all. Oh, I just want to take a nap because I was up late doing playing video games. You know. Fuck, couldn't sleep. Okay then, this is one of the glops though. One of the glops. I'll try to take a nap right now. Okay. We got the objects of the night. And the camera, our flashlight. You can hear the batteries. You just can't see anything. Let's look in the distance. You can see a light out there. You can hear the owl and see there's just a light down the street over there. Oh, okay, here goes. I shook this a few times. So out there in the distance we have a airplane flying by. Not sure if we can catch it. Behind trees and shit, so it's not lit up enough. But this is glop 26 or 27 or so. Figure, hey, I'm just out. It's a summer night, just outside, kicking back, just finished a beer, and then Mr. Owl decides to talk. So, enjoy this glop series or this glop piece or whatever. Good night, Mr. Owl. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, Homer Cocktail doing the vlogging. Homer Cocktail doing the vlogging. Homer Cocktail doing the vlogging. No funny hat right now. This town is crazy, man. This town is fucking crazy. I got a few songs in my head. Still They Ride by Journey. Still They Ride by Journey. Story of My Life by Social Distortion. And Lost Cause by Beck. I just went to the unemployment office in Fontana, the new one. I don't know how long it's been there, you know. The last decent paying job, I'm talking about more than minimum wage, that I had, I worked there for 1 day and I was arrested the next day for, you know, what's called a terrorist threat. One of my professors from the Claremont colleges took the stand against me for an email that I had sent, you know, plus some hokey other shit, and he lied on the stand, perjury and all, a long time ago. And you know, I thought it derailed my life a little bit. Kind of fucking, you know, gave me a different sense of what life is in reality. I've always heard about crazy shit happening in the world. I don't want to get wrapped in that right now. But today is the first time in a long time that I've actually physically looked for something that's a little more down to earth. And you know, I wasn't there that long. I picked up some paperwork, and I'll show you the paperwork right now. I haven't even looked at it. I just grabbed it and took off, and you know, the town of Fontana here is a lot different than when it was when I was going to high school. It's bigger, and the demographics have changed. Hold on. Okay. Right here. Let's see what we got here. She referred me to a website, caljobs.ca.gov. Plus, I've updated my monster.com. Hold on, let's take a shot. Poopy! There's Poopy! 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 Okay. I've uploaded. Oh, they're in Spanish. Wow, they're in Spanish, bro. Look at this. Look at this. They're in Spanish now. See that? Nuevo. I happen to speak broken Spanish. Nuevo sistema telefónico automático. See that? That's the first. I just kind of grabbed at some of the things where, you know. Wow. I uploaded. I've done. This is the absolute fallback right here. Forklift operator. You know, I've done that before. And they call these menial tasks. I've done pallet jack. Definitely done pallet jack. So, yeah. Maybe. If you think that you've developed any kind of office skills, white-collar skills or whatever, then they call some of these things menial jobs, menial tasks. Here's one for $18 an hour. This is a school, Adewanta Elementary. And this is for something else, though. This is clerk typist. I don't know if that's necessarily me. Like I said, the ones that we're hiring have a yellow tag. Here's one for $11.80 to $14.34 for Chino. And here's the what is it? caljobs.ca.gov I wrote down there. But no matter, I was there 5 minutes or less, and the main thing is, you know, just getting it out of the way. I wrote a book earlier this year, and you know, you need to swing for the fences. At least once in your life, you know, you need to swing for the fences. It's going on 2 years since I've had my degree, and I got my degree a year before the election, and I got my degree in ecology. Wow, usually I can see the airplane clearly, but oh, there it is. Anyhow, that was kind of an indicator, though. If Republicans win, they're on the side generally of deregulation, private enterprise, and they're not so much known, not at any school I've gone to, for environmentalism and environmental records. And the Democrats in general are going to be the party that's going to go a little more towards, you know, what I studied, which is, you know, let's plan for the future, and the sooner, you know, we have reusable energy sources and free energy sources, the better. You know, what's inevitable? Inevitable is we're gonna run out of fossil fuel and stuff, and it's estimated we have, you know, what is it, between, you know, last I heard it was 60 years possibly. So, hey, why not plan now? Why wait till the last minute and break into a worldwide civil war, right? So, it's about 5 o'clock right now. And why do I say this town's crazy? I don't know. Just go out there and it feels a lot different than, you know, when I was in high school. I'm not saying a little bit different. It feels a lot different. And they probably look at me and say, no, you're the crazy one, right? All right. I want to briefly mention what I just uploaded, though. I was gonna end this. Wow, man, there's like a freeway up there, man. It's another airplane. Look at that. Another airplane, man. It's like a freeway in the sky. I've uploaded 3 Homer Cocktail movies so far. 3 things that I'm calling Homer Cocktail movies. And the reason I call it that is that they're roughly about an hour a piece. It's not like, you know, most things I've uploaded are about 10 minutes tops. You know, most things. And that's more like a clip. Here, watch a clip of this, watch a clip of that. You get to around an hour, it's like, okay, maybe we call it a movie now. I got a text earlier inviting me to some really formal movie gathering in Riverside from one of my dad's friends earlier. But anyhow, those things have been taking a few hours to upload because, you know, they're more than 300 megabytes each. And one of them has 1 view already. Wow. I thought we could go years without any views on any of them, but someone watched one of them apparently. So that's all I got. 10 minutes here. I got the poopy. Poopy, poopy, poopy. I think he's deaf. Woo. Those are cans. This summer cocktail. Summer cocktail. And let's see what we're gonna talk about today. It's a Tuesday. Last time I was filming, I got about this far. And then I looked out there towards the fence. Over there, towards the fence. And my dad had just arrived. He's been trimming the cactus along the fence out there. So I stopped filming basically. I might put that at the end of this one. And sooner or later, we're gonna have to talk about a couple of issues and then move on. Filming this in Fontana, California. We've had this land since I was a little baby. And when my dad bought this land in the early 70s, Fontana had a population of 39,000. Right now it's roughly almost 200,000. I think the signs say 190, I can't remember. And back then, even as far back as me being in high school, the city was predominantly white. I graduated in 1989, and the communities around here seem to be a little more segregated. One of the towns over is Colton, and you know, it's seems to be predominantly Hispanic. Rialto had a lot of African American around Eisenhower. We were both in the top 25 at the same time in football, high school football, by the way, for a little while. Eisenhower is where Ronnie Lott went. And hey, Poopy! Come here! Come here, Poopy! What are you doing? Where's Poopy at? There we go. Poopy's right on there. Drinking some water. Hey, Poopy, come here, Jude. What's up? Where are you going? Where's Poopy? Where's Poopy at? There he is. There's fucking camera to fucking... I gotta figure a system out for it's harder to focus and shit and get it, you know. There he is. Okay then. Alright. Let's see about the trees. Focus on the trees. Yeah. We'll figure a system out for this night vision. We'll figure, you know, a system so when I see the dog, I can fucking quickly do it instead of, see, it takes too long to where, I don't even know where, there he is. Anyway, we just gotta figure it out. See right there. Okay then. Whoops. Hit the button again. I'm gonna probably wind up making a little shield, a better shield. For a while I had a little plastic cup. But I can probably make a little shield for this off-on button because it's a little disturbing. Anyhow, at some point in these vlogs, I'm gonna talk about the demographic changes since I graduated high school. I went to my 10-year reunion. And it has nothing to do with bigotry or prejudice. But I remember looking around the room and thinking, wow, man, it's been a long time since I've seen this many white people together in the same place. And, you know, it's not all that showed up. But the demographics have definitely changed out here in what's called the Inland Empire. It started sometime in the 90s. And my last name is Corona, actually. My name's not Homer Cocktail on my birth certificate, it's Eddie Corona. Go to Homer Cocktail 21, and yeah, that's where I put a little more of my personal, Eddie Corona kind of, when I'm, thinking, hey man, you want to know about my life, this or that. Anyhow, at some point, well, that's got to be an issue, because it doesn't take, a lot of people to screw up a system. And for a while, a little more than 10 years ago, I was working at a place, and I'm doing my work, and some guys over there fucking, trying to start crap or whatever, and I'm like, man. Anyway, we gotta talk about outlets, though, social outlets, and inversion. We'll talk about the subjects of inversion and stuff. But no, I'm gonna wrap this up. I did want to say, though, that eventually in some of these Homer cocktails, I want to go ahead and do a little more things that aren't as vague or aloof. And I just filmed a piece called Compelled. I feel compelled to drive by and show the house in San Bernardino where I grew up, my early childhood. And then from junior high to high school, I actually lived in a house. It's a couple lots that way. So, now I'll wrap this up. It's noon, Tuesday, mid-May. And I just wanted to, get this rolling. Got my work cut out for me. And that's about all. Okay, this is Homer Cocktail doing some vlogging. And here's an airplane. Wow. Flying overhead. Airplane flying overhead. There goes the airplane. Somewhere out here, we got a sun setting. Nice little sun setting. Right here we have a poopy. Anyhow, and way over there's another poopy. I don't know if we can see him if we zoom in. There he is. There's a poopy right there. So anyhow, this is probably gonna be called Chunk. This is the fourth one I think I'm doing. Just filming some introductions just to say that I got a backlog on my hard drive and run a little behind, and the easy way to do things is just piece them all together instead of paying special attention to each little bit I've filmed. So that's what this is. This is just a chunk of video, almost without any rhyme or reason as to what's gonna fit where. Alright, that's all there is for now. And there's a poopy. This is stuff. This is probably stuff 01. Mostly everything else can be backlog. And I just filmed Transition 4 earlier this evening. The neighbors were partying. They had music on over there in that direction out there. It's about right before 10, last week of August, on a Saturday, 2010. And getting ready to get back in the job market for something in the environmental field. Just found out I have enough credits to graduate with a bachelor's. I found out. Okay. Nice little full moon out there. And full moon right there. Little trees in front of it. This is a glop. Very well might be a part of glop 17. I already did a part of glop 17 and did all the way through the 20s. You know, introductions from. But I did even part of glop 16. But I was out here just enjoying the summer night. Helicopter fucking woke me up. And later on you might see some pieces on that. I can go inside now though, it's a little after midnight. Kind of conked out a little bit. Flop 17, possibly. Very likely.
Depressed, I was just angry at myself. Things are just different. Late one night, I saw a commercial for P90X, and I knew that from my past
there's a 90-day system
that this would be perfect for me. My husband told me, you know, we can do this as long as we can cancel our gym membership.
That's not too bad, huh?
And so we said sayonara to over $200 a month in gym memberships.
You don't need to go to the gym and do leg extensions all the time and leg curls all the time and squats all the time.
Day one. This is day one.
I love the intensity that brought. It was simple, yet it had a science to it with this muscle confusion. Who knew you needed your muscles to be confused for them to grow?
Think of everything.
Before I started P90X, I was about 160, 150. I am 5 feet 4 inches tall. So that was a little bit pleasantly bumped for me. So this is what I am now. I'm 5'4" still, and I weigh about 120.
Okay there.
To 125, and I just wanted to let you see like the physicality.
Suck it in, it looks good.
Suck it in, look good, right? Looked this way before.
Let it out, doesn't look too good. Doesn't look too good.
I had a lot of progress.
Alright, day one. This is day one.
Say about it. That's my testimonial about P90X.
Hold on.
Follow the nutrition plan, follow the health and fitness guide, and I'll get you to where you want to be. This is Demi signing off, and I'll see you later.
This is just gonna be another round of
Young
YouTube.
moms, super nerds, and Generation X.
It's 1:31. This clock's a few minutes fast. Oh boy. I was doing this gunk series, and this might wind up as gunk. I'm not sure. And my 2-year contract was expired. I'm gonna try to get past. Here's my guitar. I'm gonna try to get past this though. I'm not sure if these are gonna go in order. Sometimes they wind up in order, and sometimes, depending on the length of the video, basically the gunks spend between 9 minutes and 10.5 minutes. So sometimes this piece gets thrown there, sometimes this piece gets thrown there. And maybe I don't wind up with a gunk series. Maybe I go glop. I thought about it. But the last time I filmed, I started repairing something that about a week ago I tried to repair. And about 2 weeks ago, this little mouse, I guess, I know it's a little mouse because it got shot into the hallway. See the hallway right here? It got shot into the hallway because it ate through my pipe, and then it started gushing water. And shot the mouse, and he died. And he was there in underneath the cushion, underneath the, whatever was in the hallway there. And I was taking a nap when it happened, and I'm not sure how long the water was gushing into the hallway. This hallway right here. I'm not sure how long it was gushing. But I woke up and it was fucking gushing, and I was like, oh shit, man. So I turned off the water, and I had some. It wasn't even real duct tape, man. It was just, it was like half the size of duct tape and half the fucking strength. And it did the job as good as it could do for a day or two, however long it took me to figure out, man, I gotta do something better, and I found this epoxy combination with the fiberglass shit, and that worked a lot better. See, and I figure, okay, man, it's still leaking, and how much does it leak? And I told the guy where I bought it, 2 pairs of pants per day, you know. Twice a day I gotta fucking take, you know, pants that are on the ground and, you know, hang them to dry. See, hang them to dry here, right? I got this. Got pants on the ground there. I can remember the song Pants on the Ground. So I gotta take the pants on the ground, and then I rotate them. See, this one goes there and that one goes there. So the other stuff worked pretty good, but it still wasn't perfect. Now what I'm gonna show you here. Oh, I bought a flashlight too. I bought a flashlight for when we go outside. Here's a flashlight. So now we could go and check this out. For about, see now it's somewhere in here, right there where I'm shaking it. That's where a pinhole fucking mouse, and if you go further in, there's a hole. See, there's a hole right to the left, right in there. See if we can get that. Can we get that? Can you see it? Hole. See, there's a hole there. The hole, I think now, wasn't drilled too big out of carelessness. I think there's supposed to be another pipe there, or it's room for another pipe. But let's go outside here. Let's go outside real quick. It's 1 in the morning. Let's go outside here. This is about 1.5 acres of land. See? See, it's 1.5 acres of land we're at here. Okay? It's about a fucking 1.5 acres of land. And it's basically in a field, you know? Hence the field mice. The field mice, you see. So there's mice out here. There's mice out here, and I was doing a bit about walking 2 directions uphill, going to school, and I said I'm gonna document my shit. So that's what we got there. See, that's epoxy underneath the duct tape with fiberglass, two layers of the fiberglass, and you could tell that these were brand new. See, and I've only been doing gray. And I've only this is the white one is to patch it up, but when all's done, to make it look all cool and shit. And this is for the pipe. But you can see how much I fucking got it so that it's no longer springing out. And I think it's gonna work. I think it's gonna work there. I think it's gonna work. Except what I noticed is there's a dribble, but I'm not sure if the epoxy's dry yet. There's a little tiny dribble, so I figure I'll take a break for, you know, have a beer, maybe talk to the camera, and when I'm done with this little shoot here, I'll put a couple more layers of fucking duct tape. Duct tape fixes everything. Yeah. And chewing gum, just kidding. Here, all right. Okay, here I am in my slingshot. They call this a slingshot. Some people do. There's other words for it. Some people call it a wife beater shirt. But it's gonna be another shirt for me. The Village people are on Inside XM Radio. I got a story for that. This probably won't go to YouTube, actually. This will probably go to Crackle, or I have different accounts. Started a new persona besides Homer Cocktail. Adonis Galaxy. That have to do with shit going on in my life. I was accused of being a narcissist, and the Homer cocktail's not as fun anymore. But I'm about to wear a lavender shirt. Okay, I'm about to fucking do like a Parliament get up with an 80s kind of Boy George vibe almost. You know, I'm gonna put some purple with the Village People in there. We can do this for like a few seconds before they pull the video. See that? But right here we got our lavender. See that? We got our lavender shirt right there. And I might be able to do this on YouTube actually, because I don't think, you know, just that's incidental music. As long as you say who it is. You know, usually people don't trip too bad. We got this right here, which was very key. Looked for a silver mirror. You know, just a real vanity mirror and stuff. And couldn't find a mirror. There was silver, and there's one actually, cost like $23. But it wasn't meant to carry as much as it was meant to be on your nightstand. And it had a light around it, and you know, cord and the whole thing. It wasn't meant for your pocket so much. But let's go ahead and go right here and try to set up really quick the wig situation. All right. I just felt good when I bought this yesterday. I got a George Washington one as well. Look at this. Adonis is two different personas, just like my Homer cocktail. You got the Homer of the Iliad and Odyssey, and I happen to write. I happen to be a writer. So something like 3%, 5% is derived or inspired from that. And more than half of it's Homer Simpson, plain and simple. And Adonis Galaxy. Adonis is a Greek god that's known for vanity, etc. But there was a wrestler passed away before his time, Adrian Adonis. And after I kicked in the persona, I went ahead and watched some videos I remember as a kid. And that fucker was 6'7". God damn it. I don't remember him being that tall. I thought it was more like 6'3", 6'4". And Roddy Piper's last match was against him. But I just remember, that's one ugly fucker, dude. That's one ugly fucker for a wrestler to have that vanity complex. But I felt compelled to do this one somehow. And I think I'm going to have fun with it. I'm going to have a fucking blast. So you guys have a good time. Okay, Homer cocktail here. Look at this. I'm rendering, and it's almost done. It's almost done rendering. I'm doing the documents thing right there. Got some documents and books and stuff lined up over here. But that's for a different channel. It's almost 4 o'clock. There's a program I watch sometimes at 4 o'clock if I'm here. It's almost 4 o'clock. Hey, look at this stylus pin. These things are really cool. These things, if you play draw something, these things draw on these little pads here. And let's go ahead and export that thing, right? The rendering's done. It's like a slideshow, basically, for this thing. Ready? I'll work in front of you. I'll work in front of you. Save the camera roll. Sometimes, I don't know what the fuck the deal is. It's like these things have moods, you know? Sometimes it's better to load the thing from the camera roll. Sometimes it's better to export it straight to the YouTube from, you know, the app. So, let's see here. Let's go here. I'm just thinking aloud. Let's go right there. Blah blah blah. And blee 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 blee. Blah 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 blah. Okay. I had some in mind, by the way, a topic of mine. Usually I do when I start filming. But it escapes me at this moment. I was going to go outside too. And now it's authenticating. See that? It's authentic. You just got to trust me on that. Oh, it's uploading. It's actually uploading. So first it was rendering. And now it is uploading. So we're going to let it upload. This is not what I was going to talk about, but I put on a little soft little cardboard, little duct tape back of the camera because I kept hitting the on and off button. You know, it kind of bugs me. Just leave the hat inside. Just go out there. Documents channel. I know one of the things I want to talk about, I don't know if it's the main thing I want to talk about, is I was doing a little research yesterday, part of this for that document channel, and came across some evidence that might help me, because I had this psychotic relationship, this psychotic thing happened to me starting in the autumn of 97. Autumn of 98 actually. There's a truck across the street. They have a high school nearby, so that's no big deal. But I came across many students. It was like a group petition thing. They had the same problem with that dean of students. That accused me of crap, and he hardly even knew me, hardly knew what was going on in my life, etc. He just assumed this and assumed that. And I guess other students, I was reading something online and I did a screenshot of it so I wouldn't lose it. Excuse me there. Yeah, did a screenshot. And it's 2013 now. That was about 14 and a half years ago. And I made analogies about life feeling like a treadmill. And the faster you run, sometimes the faster they speed it up. And I'm not gonna complain about life not being fair. Here I am living in Southern California, and people are out there in worse places, worse weather, and hard to believe, but even worse economy. But being cheated is being cheated, or feeling that you were cheated or shortchanged. And I'm doing this documents channel, and it's not getting a whole lot of views. It's not getting a whole lot of views like, some of these big wig YouTubers, they get tens of thousands of views, sometimes hundreds of thousands of views within a matter of hours every time they launch a new video. But as far as like therapeutic feeling, to get shit off your chest, and to have like 4 people fucking watch the best of the document so far, except for my intro video, Homer Cocktail 48. I don't know, makes me feel like someone's listening, maybe someone cares. But I just wrote a book called Thermite, and I feel good about that. My dad came yesterday and was over there at the gate. There's high school kids walking by. So I gave him a couple of copies of the book in finished form. I'd given him an unfinished, version of it about a month or two ago. You know, it didn't have typos fixed and the book wasn't finished. Allergies. I should call this one allergies, huh? But yeah, I got more work cut out for me. And hopefully one day, not just certain parts, but maybe everything feels normal as far as, you know, you got your family life and your social life and work life and everything else. I can go ahead and cut this one off right now. I had something else I think I wanted to talk about, but yeah, that's good enough for now, guys. Party on. Okay. Alright, yeah, the fucker's back. He left and now he's back again. Up until the autumn of fucking 98, dude, I had a pretty regular life. When I was in Venezuela, when Hugo Chavez was running for office for external studies program, one of the Claremont colleges. And I swear to God, that's when it happened, you know, quote unquote, it happened or whatever. Where I started feeling dog shit like this, dude. And I'll explain this fucking specifically as I know how. We went on a trip. It was kind of like, I guess, their equivalent of Disneyland, except there's no. It's more like a natural fucking. It's like a preserve or a park or something. There's no rides there. There's music. There's like chickens and there's some Aborigines. And here's a fucker coming my way. Here's a fucker coming my way again. Where's he at? It's hard to tell because it takes a little time for the thing to focus. See that little blinking light right there? That's a fucking police copter that's been zooming zooming around for 20-30 minutes. Keeps fucking leaving and coming back and shit. But anyhow, so I was in Venezuela, man, and I used to fucking go reading in the foothills of Baldy near some creek, and I never used to have fucking problems, you know, near Claremont, North Claremont. And I figured, okay, man, I wasn't getting along with a couple of people in the group. They're all chicks. There's no guys in the group. When I was in Venezuela, I figured, okay, man, I'm gonna fucking try to cruise someplace, right? I'm gonna cruise around, you know, the corner out here. And we weren't at that place anymore, but we were near it. And I'm gonna read. I'm gonna do some reading. Maybe I'll do some writing or some fucking shit. And you know what, man? It's like they cued each other, you know? Like they cued each other. They signaled each other. And this is why, you know, the intuitive people kind of probably would understand what I'm talking about. Especially if you're a celebrity or someone that has attraction or some kind of magnetism. It was in Venezuela when I started feeling people are seeking me more than I'm seeking people. You understand? It's hard to fucking rest. It's hard to fucking goddamn rest, you know? And I have almost 200,000 total views. And my original Homer Cocktail site, it's like 193 right now. 193,000. And it kind of sucks because people that don't play guitar weren't going to Claremont colleges and, you know, in Venezuela when Hugo Chavez was being elected. People that don't know, that wouldn't have any reason why people would follow him. Their first call is usually, oh, you're paranoid, you know, you're fucking paranoid or whatever. I just realized, you know what, I gotta stop talking to people that don't know fucking shit about, you know, whatever's going on. But I kind of realized back then, you know, and then we go back to town, and you know, whatever happened. But I swear to God, it's been since 1998 that I'd say no less than once a month. No less than once a month. Either someone's on my fucking ass, you know, like I used to go jogging, Foj down in the middle of Fontana out here. I used to go jogging out there and people used to fucking tail my ass. I'm like, what the fuck? Dude? Hear that shit? Okay. Hey, here's the other theory too. This is for the Glop series. I was talking about Tommy knockers. One of the guys down there, his last name is Gregorio. There's a saint last name, Jose Gregorio as well. He said, hey man, that the whole city's wired. He was talking about the city of Merida and Venezuela. The whole city's wired. I said, hey man, well, we're fucking this or that, you know. Maybe they're out there reading my brain, the helicopter and everyone, or maybe they're not. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Here's Mr. Police Copter coming back again. He left me, now he's coming back again. It's going to take a little while to adjust the lens. Okay. Got it right there. Right there. See that? A little blinking out there? That's fucking Mr. Police Copter still looking for people. So I've written 7 books, produced more than 1,000 songs. And you know, there's been a couple boneheads in my life that I'm not saying I'm Lindsay Lohan or fucking anything like that where, you know, it's so blatant and documented. I'm not saying that at all. But fucking weird shit's gone on in my life once in a while, you know. And they're like, no, you're just like anyone else. Fuck you, bitch. You don't know shit, dude. Anyway, watch some of the other gunks and try to put pieces together, or not. Here he goes. Here he goes. What do you think he's looking for? The government wouldn't fucking have copters out there just to fuck with people, would they? Not the United States government, right? I'm just kidding. Yeah, maybe he just wants to be on camera, dude. Alright? Give us 15 minutes of fame or whatever. It sucks. Oh boy, it's a nice summer day here. Look at, I'm straddling a guitar here on myself. See that? About to get rid of this guitar. I've only had it for a month. It's been a great guitar. It grew on me quick. But I promised one of my nieces, I'd already given two of her sisters guitars since December. One this last December and a few months after that. Anyway, ironically, the oldest of the sisters, she's gonna have a birthday later on this week on a Friday. It's Tuesday right now, so I figured I'd drive down to her and give her, you know, a small cash amount. Gave her a guitar this past December because I hadn't seen her since she was a toddler, and I hadn't seen her younger sister either. What I'm gonna give that guitar to. So I'm gonna go ahead and cruise down there. Wish you a happy birthday. And I told the other one that before Christmas, and it's August right now. It's late August. It's late August right now, so I'm ahead of schedule. I'm gonna go ahead and give her that guitar. It started to grow on me, and before it grows more on me, I'll make sure I part ways with it. I've had it for a little more than a month. And the Beatles used to have Christmas in August, I think. Hey, check this out. It's fucking school bus. A couple weeks ago, right around the corner over here, Right where we see my finger, right around the corner, about a quarter mile that way. New high school just opened up. So, okay then. All right.